Here is the 99% people who go to the rooms planning they will improve their life, but in reality, they won't be able to do and will start binge watching a lot of content. But here is the top 1% people who plans the skills on what to do and does the action instead of procrastinating every single time and always does this habit every single day, which will indeed improve his life. So now I would like to say three skills which will literally change your life forever during the summer and will literally make you unrecognizable forever. So the first thing which I will suggest you is to go for a workshop. So basically you guys can learn a skill. So if you example like a coding skill, in this generation and it is trending a lot, coding is trending. So what you do during this summer break is that you go for a workshop or class direct, don't go online, because if you go online you might get distracted a lot and you might end up watching some YouTube shorts, some dopamine content. And in order to avoid that, you just go directly. When you go directly, you guys can also meet like-minded people as well, so you guys can talk to each other. You guys might end up starting a AI business, who knows. So you go there and you can learn much more better, and the skills that you learn will be much more greater if you go directly compared to going in an online space. And the second skill which will help you to be recognizable in your summer break is to go to the gym. Or you guys can go to the gym, or you guys can work out in a public park. So you and your couple of your friends maybe can go to a public park, and there'll be like an equipment over there. So you guys go there and work out for at least 30 minutes or 1 hour every day. That will literally boost your self-esteem. And imagine you with your boys like just working out and making fun of each other, and then after that going for a jog in a public park. That will give you real dopamine hits, and it will literally take care of your body, which will be able for you to function in such a good way, instead of simply like wasting and sleeping. You and your boys going to the park or going to the gym with a personal trainer and making your body fit and building the 10 out of 10 aesthetic body will literally change your life. I mean, within 3 months it's hard, but still the progress of you doing it, you'll get that confidence, you know what I'm saying, of working out 3 months or 2 months. And the third skill which will help you to be recognizable in your summer break is gain knowledge. So take a book or like a really good reading book, which I recommend a book to for you to read is The Way of a Superior Man, which is like really such a good book, by the way. So buy that book in Amazon instead of wasting time on Netflix. Anyway, you guys have some membership on Netflix, Amazon Prime, or some that bullshit thing. Instead of that, just take like a book, read like a book. It'll be much more lesser, but the knowledge that you gain is much more greater. So take that book, read at least 3 to 5 pages. Anyway, you're a beginner. Anyway, like your brain won't function too much anyway. So take 3 to 5 pages of that book every single day, and have a habit. Like what I need to do, actually, to be honest with you, is that whenever you read that 3 to 5 pages, take like a piece of paper, legit take like a piece of paper, write down what you have learned. Because see, whenever some people read, right, they won't have that content in them. Like this, they just will simply read and they just would blank out. That's something many of us feel like for beginner like us. So what you do is, even if you read 3 to 5 pages, just take a piece of paper and write down what you have learned. Legit, like what have you learned. So if you write that, so you'll understand, okay, this is what I know about this topic, and recheck with that book again if you want to see whether the content is correct or whether I wrote was correct or wrong. So this will literally like help you to have a mindfulness, and try to practice it every single day of that, so that you will be unrecognizable. Subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to have the top 1% mindset. Take care and peace.